Thanks for joining us on Valley News Live. We do have wet weather as we look in on Grand Forks from our view at Home of Economy there. A soggy day for many of us. It's been very rainy out in the eastern third of North Dakota. The James River Valley and Cheyenne River Valley taking on a lot on these first alert weather days. Here's some measurements from around the region. A report from Verona of 2.71 inches of rain. We'll show you in a moment how that matches up very nicely with what Doppler radar is estimating in that area. Oaks, 1.57 inches. So many have already exceeded that 1 and even over 2 and approaching 3 inches of rain. And we're just getting started in some of these areas as we head into the weekend. It does look like the rain will continue through Saturday for many and into Sunday for some. Here is a look at some of the impacts we are expecting in places north of Grand Forks where the Red River will continue to stay high, but likely that overland flooding will expand as a result of this added water to the system and in the areas of the Oslo and Pembina and Drayton areas. Now, the washed out roads will be a possibility, so if you're traveling, please be cautious and make sure you check road reports with the Valley News Live Weather app. And secondary crests, actually tertiary crests, are going to be likely. We had the spring melt, we had last weekend's storm, and now this round of very wet weather. Mid-40s in Fargo, light wind. We have a rain shower continuing here, 8:35, the time of sunset tonight. 40s for most, but we do have a few 50s down there in Otter Tail County and points south and east. This is a big storm system, and we're expecting the potential for a significant severe weather outbreak in parts of eastern Nebraska tonight. We'll keep our eyes on that, and our thoughts are with them. But for now, we have a lot to watch here. Now, a lot of rain continues to pass at times through the Southern Valley. So we're not getting all day rain here, but it's very persistent here in the James River Valley and the Cheyenne River Valley. And now we're getting it ready to set up shop in northwest Minnesota, as we've been talking about the models showing that probability the last couple of days. Look at this area here, McCluskey, Wells County, all the way out towards Sheridan County, and we're also seeing down in the James and Cheyenne River valleys the rain continuing. This pushing up toward the Devil's Lake Basin, where I'm hearing word that the flow in many of the coulees out there is quite excessive, and compared to what it was a while ago, up to 10 times more. Now, as we look at rainfall estimates, there's Edgeley, not far from that Verona area, and we got 2.5 inches estimated by radar, many at 1 to 1.5 inches here in the Cheyenne River Valley, including near Valley City and down towards Oaks. And looking into Minnesota, a lot of battles have been ongoing at many rivers up in this area, and then we're seeing the Marshall County, Minnesota area, Pennington, Red Lake County, and down into most of Polk County, a lot of rain. That's going to make its way down your tributaries, including that Thief River, including that Goodrich area, as well as the Red Lake River. Rainfall estimates in this area are approaching an inch in some areas now already. Here is a look at the burp up in the river level at the Valley City area. We've been expecting that. Now there's a lot of water coming down the pipe here, and our forecast models are just now starting to put it in. Like here's the James River north and in the Grace City area at a big rise here. But how much makes it through the James River Valley into Jamestown itself? Maybe a little more room for you guys there in your river because it's fairly low. Now, as we take a look at what we have going on here for tonight, showers continue basically eastern North Dakota into northwest Minnesota for the evening, and by morning here comes another soggy episode as we go through the day. 40s, rain, heavy at times, southern valley, northwest Minnesota, persistent into the eastern third of North Dakota. We'll have bands of showers persisting throughout the day, and then as we head into Sunday, we could have some snowflakes mixing in, up to about an inch possible, but it likely won't last long. Gusty north winds as this system starts to exit on Sunday. Now, how much rain are we talking? Additionally, on top of what we have right now, 1 to 2 plus right up and down the Red River Valley, northwest Minnesota, James and Cheyenne River valleys likely to be the most impacted. And again, this will have impacts on your rivers. Fargo. We're going to flatline temperatures in the 40s tomorrow to near 50 degrees. Rain likely at times all day, and at times it could be moderate to even heavy here in the FM area and beyond. Thanks, Austin, for a shot from Iowa where things are a little quieter than the wet weather we have here for now. First alert weather day Saturday. Sunday we'll have gusty north winds. Our temperatures will suffer a setback, but here's where the good news I was speaking of comes in. Monday, quiet, near 50, and we're on the way up. That Wednesday system we had the eyeballs on the last couple of days is moving south and that gives our rivers a chance to flow the water through them and gives us a chance to see some 60s return to the valley. That's average weather for this time of the year. We're all hoping for that. You know, it's important to keep our eyes on the rivers and where the rain falls, and we'll do just that right here throughout the weekend on Valley News Live.
Thanks, Hutch.
Yep.
Power is still